Hey Virgo, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back, Virgo. If you are returning, Virgo, I'm Shauna, and this is your highest good tarot. And we some folks who are always evolving, always elevating, striving to elevate towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine Virgo, whichever one applies to you. And today, Virgo, we are talking about the unexpected good news for 2026. Keep in mind, Virgo, that 2026 is a year long. So take it as it resonates, Virgo. And also, Virgo, uh, that whole message made me have a brain fart, y'all. Also, what we're going to do is we'll start off with what the unexpected good news is coming towards you. We will go into um, what the advice is. We will see what the potential challenges are, and then we'll get spiritual messages about the whole entire thing. So let's get into it. What's the unexpected good news for Virgo? Unexpected good news for Virgo. Virgo, this stuff has the good news coming to people has been running the gamut. You hear me, Virgo? So I am excited for what is coming out for you. So we have short illness. I know, Virgo. I know. Then we have gift, and we have family room. Hmm. Bottom of the deck, high honors. High honors. So the numbers 25, 31, 17, and 21. Any variation of those numbers, they may be important to you, have some significance to you. Virgo, there is this short illness here. It has my right hand itching. Interesting. Because I feel like you know what they say about when your right hand itches. If you don't, look it up. Virgo, this short illness, that's your energy. And for some of you it's physical. It's a physical illness, but it's nothing long term is what I'm getting. It's like somebody in your family, somebody that is really close to you, most likely in the family that you have created. And if you don't have like children or anything like that, it's somebody who is a parental figure or somebody you see as a parent or brother, sister, or people that you, or chosen family, I'll say. Somebody that is close to you. Oh, shit. So, this is something that you find out. Some of you either need like a blood transfusion or some kind of transplant. I am not a I'm not a medical professional. Just realize that I'm not a medical professional. I cannot diagnose you. I am not diagnosing you. I'm telling you what spirit is saying. This is spiritual guidance only for entertainment purposes only. So please seek medical attention from a licensed medical professional. But this person Whoever is close to you, like I said, this can be blood related family or chosen family. They are going to be that person who donates. Yeah. They're going to give you the gift of either the body part that you need, or, whether it's, you know, a blood donation or a kidney, a lung for some of you. Yeah. It may be coming from a feminine family member. Yeah. For some of you, not everybody. For others of you, and we're about to clarify this, but for others of you, this may be even a financial donation because maybe you have accumulated medical costs that may be insurmountable, and they may help you out that way. That's what the gift is. Hmm. Let's clarify this. Clarify short illness for Virgo, please. Either way, Virgo, you are being gifted with something that is very awesome. We have the Eight of Swords to clarify short illness. To clarify a gift, we have the Fool. And to clarify family room, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. All right. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the five, excuse me, Five of Swords. There may be a delay in the processing the paperwork for this donation, whether it is, medical or financial. Um, mm, yeah, so there may be a delay because of the Five of Swords, and then behind that, we have the Tower. It's going to be unexpected. Um, and it may have something to do with insurance. But afterwards, everything is going to, like, when the paperwork clears up, it's it'll be cool. We got the chariot behind that. Um, for the donations, like the medical donations, it may be even like a mix up where they initially say that this person isn't a match, and then they come back and say, oh, you know what? The technician mixed up the samples in the lab, and it turns out you're actually a match. Like shit like that. Yeah, because behind the chariot, we have the Nine of Cups, which is fulfilled. Yeah, that's awesome. But let's go back to our spread here. So yeah, this has whatever this illness is, whatever is going on, whether it is, the medical or financial situation, it has you, of course, and appropriately stuck in your head, and even had you trapped into thinking that certain things can't happen. You can't live your life the way you would like to live it, especially if this is a medical condition, because there's limitations on the things that you can do. But when this gift comes through, we have the Fool, where it will allow you, especially after a certain amount of time, if you're receiving a donation, uh, of, body parts, of I don't like saying body part, a donation of organs and things like that. Um, After a certain time frame, you will be able to live, your life a lot more freely. Um, of course, there is, those time limits when you are receiving organs and things like that, on how you need to stay in solitude or isolated from the populace, you know. But of course, you would be advised of that. But yeah, it's coming from for many of you, from a person who is stable, who is very grounded and conscious of the decisions that they are making and has thought it out. They are most likely, especially if they are somebody who is financially viable and financially stable, they have made this decision without any kind of qualms, or I wouldn't say reservations. Of course, they may have had some, about what this means for them physically, what this means for them financially, if they are, footing the bill or anything like that. They've thought those things through, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. And this is outside of, biological sex, outside of gender identity. But for many of you, this person is a feminine. Yeah, feminine energy. What are the potential challenges for Virgo? Potential challenges for Virgo. We have the Six of Swords, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, when you get this, I'll say newer lease on life, however this resonates for you, it's one of those things where I'm hearing be grateful. The Six of Swords is about getting into a space of safety. It is about coming out of a turbulent or not, a situation that is not favorable and going into one that is. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who is not actually known to be warm, not actually known to be like, she can be an ice queen. She can be very head over heart, um, very astute, very intelligent, and say things maybe that can be brash, but this is about, being taken into a space that you feel more peace. You have this new lease on life, and not being grateful and showing the gratitude. Actually showing it. Like, you may say thank you. you may you may say thank you. You may be like, appreciate it, and then there's that. Not trying to cultivate a relationship with the person who may have taken you out of debt, or lifted much of the debt, or lifted any portion of the debt, or actually taking the time to donate an entire organ to your future, uh your life, and not necessarily being grateful for it. Not saying that you need to grovel at their feet and, kiss the path that they walk. But there is, an opportunity to show some gratitude. Behind the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands. That's you. That's you. Resilient, but you're not unscathed. Behind that, we have the Knight of Pentacles, even make an attempt to pay somebody back. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just taking, not receiving, but taking and just like, thanks, don't know my business. you know? So yeah, just be careful with that. Not saying, and take it as it resonates. There's some of y'all out there who will be like that, and you know who you are. You know who you are, because Spirit would have said that shit. Would have told me to say it. What's the advice? Advice, Virgo. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. It's about Four of Wands is about prosperity. It's about success and familial bliss. It is about stability and peace, being peaceful and having balance. Um, we got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is again being grateful. Don't leave, somebody who has taken the time out and had concern about your situation. Don't don't leave them hard up. Don't leave them in somebody that has taken you out of financial difficulties and leaving them hanging. You ain't dap them back up. And take care, because this is also Five of Pentacles is also about it could be a health card. So also taking care of this gift that you've received. If there are certain things that you're not supposed to do, that you have been medically advised not to do with this new organ, this new whatever you have, don't do that shit. Like, yeah, yeah. It's that balance. It's taking time out to for that stability and the peace. Like chilling, settling down and taking care of yourself and taking care of the relationship that you've built with this person, or build a relationship with this person. Some kind of relationship if one hasn't already been established, rather, you know. All right, let's get some spiritual advice, spiritual messages for you, Virgo. Virgo, if you're still with me, go ahead and do that YouTube ritual you do so well. Like, share, subscribe. Also, if you would like a pre-recorded private reading with me, there's a link in the description box below that lets you know how to get one. All right. We have generational hex curse. Your situation, Virgo, may be the result of, like, your medical situation. Actually, may be a result of a generational hex or curse. And Spirit is saying how you respond to this generous person, whoever this is to you, will, determine if it ends or if it continues. Hmm. Some of you need to think bigger, manifest bigger, because the divine, your benevolent ancestors, your higher self doesn't have a budget. You might have a budget, but they don't have a budget. Yeah, yeah. What else? Last one for Virgo. Last one for Virgo. Ooh, we have exit the situation. You have other things that need to be done. Exit the situation. Virgo, if you are somebody who may put yourself in other people's business or get drug into other people's business, because sometimes you don't have to put yourself into it. People will try to put you in their business. Um, you can easily exit. Put that church finger up. Hmm, I got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? And also, Spirit says the only thing you control is your response. This goes back to this. The only thing you control is your response or reaction. Surrender to the process. All right, Spirit, is that all? When you said all you know, it's time to go. Bye.